Hey guys, it's me, and, well, time for the big finale. It's the biggest thing ever. The biggest thing ever. Like, it's even bigger than any of the giants. You want to know what it is? A tiny beetle! Yeah. Dune bug. Probably my favorite of the magic elements so far. I love Dune bug. Like, I've been wanting him for so long. And just by looking at him, I know he's going to be a whole lot of fun. I mean, look at the artwork. I mean, he just looks cool. And his motto is, I forgot to tell most of the mottos. Oops, my bad. I probably have them in the descriptions anyways. And you probably know them by looking on the packaging, but his is can't beat the Beetle in his sort of thing. And when I first heard it, it kind of brought me back to the Beatles kind of group. But now that I'm getting more used to it, I think more of the magic bug. And when you look at him, guess it sort of follows his name and his backstory-ish, so I can't really complain about the background. And he is going to be the, he's going to be the second to last character released for the magic element of this game, which I think it's oddly weird why they'd release them so early. I mean, yeah, Wind Up was also released in this wave. In my opinion, both of them, Scratch and Punk Shock, are designed to be final wave Scounders. I mean, Punk Shock, I can't really explain, but Scratch, just by looking at her design, it's a final wave Scounder, definitely, with the big wings and the mask and the claws, and I think this roster is just the best. And what you got here? Dunebug. I'm glad he was released this early, because I really was into him. I mean, it was sort of a thing like, see that one guy that's going to be underrated and then love him. Yeah. So, yeah. The thing that kind of bothered me is his one eye is bigger than the other. Kind of bothers me, but at the same time, it doesn't. So, let's get to unboxing this guy before I can start, like, telling you how much I've been waiting to save my energy on this guy. Ugh. I'm trying to be as careful as possible, because I definitely don't want to ruin the packaging, like I have with my other Skylanders. I didn't do such a bad job, and I think, I'll take the card stats out first, because why not? Dunebug. His code is very cool. I'm gonna block that off quickly, because I do not want to risk my Dunebug code being shown. 60, which I think is pretty weak for a staff welder. Oh well, mix up in the defense category with 130 defense, 40 agility, and 100 speed. So yeah, pretty cool in my opinion. Ugh. Now let's get to unboxing this guy. Pops right out. Just pops right out. Like, did you see that? He just popped out, like, boom. Just the design. Just the design. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. As you can see, he has the texture of the glowing thing. I know it's kind of hard in the room, but I guess you could sort of see that. And just look at him. Oh, his top part is actually put on very carefully, so it doesn't look like anything that's gonna break. I was kind of worried about that. His staff wins by far the coolest. Look at that thing. And, oh my god, just the wings. Just the wings on this thing. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. This guy is really what the magic element I wanted in one Beetle package. He has a great staff, he has great design, a great texture, which makes you feel the magic element is special, and he actually has a pretty decent speed attack. I know it's somewhat like Swarms, except it's really quick. Like, really, in the gameplay, he looked like the quickest character in Swap Force. And, his first attack, you can, shoot out staff beams, which I think is pretty interesting. I mean, most staff users, they usually just do the simple, have a beam and, like, use it and just spin around everyone, like Double Trouble and others. But he can actually shoot projectiles from it, which I think is pretty cool. And then, his B attack, he could summon a magic ball, and he could snowball, and he could start rolling it around. That path I'm taking. First of all, its armor upgrade gives him the greenish look, which, in my opinion, if it looks anything like Camo's color, I'm taking it. Plus, that path looks so much fun. Like, it's literally the equivalent to rolling a snowman up, except you have to watch all the chompies get in the way, and then launch it out. And then his Z attack has flight power. In my opinion, I'm glad this guy was released early, although I don't get why, but that's not complaining. It just, so cool, and it doesn't look like he's a figure that's going to break anytime soon, which means I'll use him for a lot of videos. Don't know the role I've given him, but in my opinion, this guy grew on me for a long time. Like, it was sort of thing, I felt like he was out of place, but then grew on me, and soon he became my favorite of the third game right now. I don't know, my one friend on Dark Spyro, he got his Dune bug early, and he loved it, and we were typing away on how cool it was. I can tell him that I finally got my Dune bug, and I'm going to bring him over to people's house and use him for the battle arena and story mode. And probably for story mode, because you do not want to bring in level 1 Skylanders against Giants, which, believe me, I did it once, and I'm never going to do it again. Yeah, just look at this. It's just so cool. He looks like a rhinoceros beetle, which sort of resembles Heracross from Pokemon. And due to that, it just makes him so cool. Plus, in his artwork, it looks like he has the samurai helmet. Like, he's wearing a samurai helmet, which actually just adds to his coolness. And I love the pincers instead of hands, which actually is very cool. I love his staff, just the colors and everything. In my opinion, probably, I can't find anything wrong with Dunebug. And yeah, I might be over-exaggerating because he's the 4 I've won the most. And I know this video is probably going to get the most views. But I'm going to try uploading them one at a time really quickly. So yeah, this guy, I'm probably right now just going to go out right now and just use these guys and just fight. Like, probably evoke Glumshanks, because that fight is enjoyable. Or do arena challenges with him. I mean, this is honestly a cool character. And I recommend, if you're a fan of the magic element, get him instead of Starstrike. Because Starstrike is slow, but has those awesome projectile things, so she looks like she might be one of my next Skylanders. Though, I feel sad that Dunebug is sadly underrated. Just because he's a bug, that doesn't mean he sucks. I mean, he's really cool, and I will probably use him for a while. I mean, I don't know. I think this is the best the magic element's gotten, even more than Double Trouble, which people have been wondering, oh, but Giga, Double Trouble, I thought he was your favorite. He might be nostalgic and stuff, but then again, I take newer stuff over nostalgia if it's tied, so that's why Dunebug's my new favorite magic element. I know, probably they'll release some magic staff-wielding dragon, and then Dunebug will just fall down, but from what I can see of this guy, he's really detailed, and that has yet to be perfected on a Skylander. And I have to say, rate him a 9.5. The only thing I find wrong with this guy is nothing, just, I don't really want to give him a perfect rating because I'm excited. Probably because I haven't tried the gameplay yet. I don't know if I'm gonna like this guy or not, but he seems to have key elements I really like in a character. The unique attack, the fast projectiles that fire rapidly, and then the flight as a bonus. So, if I like him, probably he'll turn into a 10, but since I haven't used him, I'm going to be fair in rating him a 9.5. All these characters I really like, it's just that Bouncer got it. I think it was like a 7, which wasn't bad. None of these characters are bad. And I shall put them in my, on my portal, and I'm going to register them to all my consoles and stuff. If you're wondering about the calendar and the poster, I'll review them when it's time. I mean, I already have a Skylander poster, obviously, that I'm probably going to always use, even if it's outdated. It's the Skylander Giants one. In my opinion, it was also very cool, so I'm going to buy it. So yeah. Can't beat the Beetle, and this is me, GigaCamo. Have a Merry Christmas, and I'm sorry I didn't get a Christmas video up. I'll probably have 3 videos called, the Barfing Bridge, I can't think of the name, another one where Jeff horses around with Siri, which is actually very funny, and another one where the Giga Crew play this one stupid game. I think it's very funny. The first 2 are very funny, and then the other one I had to get out of the way. So, like, comment, and subscribe. This is me, GigaCamo, and I think I'm ready to play some more Swap Force. And as Dunebug would say, can't beat the Beetle.